never once have you failed us. This is my favorite, truly, night of the year.
Oh my God.
This is our 4th annual live Halloween show.
Oh my God. I don't even know what you are, and I love you. You're what? The
fish room. Stand up, stand up. Turn around.
Oh my God, she's the fish room.
Is this the Viva?
To the Berkshires, her
Stand
shirt
up.
says.
Stand up, Danielle. Over here we have Aviva's leg.
With a leg that you can drink out of. Jesus fucking
Wow.
Christ. You people are monsters.
You're all disgusting. And I'm just so excited. Now, Danielle, who are we today? We see.
I am Gina. You guys, I've never felt more alive. Can I tell you, I just want to be this person, you know, who's so like, I don't know what's happening. I'm from Long Island. And my daughter said to me, she goes, Mom, this is how you should look. And you know what? I said, you're right.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Backstage, we were all...
Guys, I've never been more itchy. Now, who are you, Casey?
So I am, of course, the doctor. Dr. Deb. A woman who I never knew I could hate more as her white supremacy unfolds, she's a disgusting human being.
But can I say...
She's also a friend who's here said that she is a baby boomer burner, which is a Burning Man woman in her baby boom years. And I didn't know she was like a Burning Man person, but did everyone know that? Yeah, okay.
I mean, I guess it's sort of obvious if we look at her.
Yeah.
But I will say, you want someone like this, who looks like this, not to be a racist.
Yes. And such a fucking bummer.
Yes.
Like, she looks like this, and then she's like, get your hands off me. Stop bumping into me. It's like, you look like this.
Yeah, it's like you don't have the right to have any authority.
People should honestly, if I saw someone like this, I'd pick her up and fucking throw her against a wall. That's what she deserves.
Someone like that, and then I got up close and said, you're not 5, this is upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
This is a child's look.
But
you
I think
look great.
we also learned that her daughter is just as crazy.
Guys.
Whatever her daughter's name is. Is it Brawwyn?
It's not about you, Bronwyn! It's not about you, Bronwyn!
Guys, we're going to get into it, but we all know what Bronwyn was trying to say with that public school comment.
Oh! We sure did.
What is this? I love this. Yes.
What are you got? Are you Luann?
Ah! Yes. This is a sneak peek at the costumes, but this is incredible.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yes.
No, you.
Wow,
this.
thank you for this.
And wait, Candace, right next to you.
No! Candace and Chris. Now,
stop it.
Chris, are you Chris downstairs as well?
Do you have a purple penis?
Yeah.
For
Right. And thank you. Thank you.
The answer now is yes. Anyway.
We might be borrowing that butter knife later because we don't have one and we're doing that scene. Anyway. Guys, we have such amazing guests. Let's just get right to it. But before we start, guys, we just want to set the mood. There's so many amazing costumes. There's so much amazing energy in this room. And we're going to keep it tight because I know we're all tired people.
None of us is a millennial except for Casey.
We have something that we didn't feel we could keep to ourselves that we'd like to christen the space with.
Yes. If any of you cannot spell it, it is La Dame Perfume. Now, I think, as you know, on the podcast, fast. When we sprayed this, Casey and I couldn't smell again for months. So we're
just gonna do a quick spritz. A quick spritz. You ready? A little goes a long way, Danielle. Now, guys, as always, we have our boots on the ground mic here. Should anything strike you that you feel like saying? But let's settle in. We've got things to discuss. We've got guests to bring out. We've got scenes to do.
We've got
Dr. Deb's gonna revive her no hits. Just kidding.
Now, guys, it's been a week.
There's some hot topics in the news.
It's been a week. Let's go to our first hot topic.
Guys, there was a sit-down, a meeting of the month.
Now,
this gentleman just keeps lifting his leg when things feel fun for him.
Wow.
When you really like something, give it a kick, you know?
Remember, as Matt McConkey says, 5 Aviva legs. Now,
5 Aviva legs.
I have a few thoughts, because I really watched this and then watched it again, as we do with any good sports game. And I will say, my favorite quote, and there were a lot of them, and this was one of the darkest things I've ever seen. It's so upsetting. And yet, when she says, I liked him better before, you know, when he was Juicy Joe, he's Juicy Joe. And he's like, oh, she's like, you know, he was like pudgier. And he was like, oh, no, I was always thick. And he's like, oh, I was always solid. And it's like, no, you were not. You were full of fucking wine. Like, you could have popped him and just red wine would have gone anywhere. But anyway.
He had some sophisticated analogies. Like when he was like, being stuck at ice is like your head in a panini press. Like, Joe, we don't have to use Italian, like, metaphors. And then he's like, Andy was sort of weird when he was like, and you're wearing orange now. And he was like, oh, I guess I am. Like my prison uniform. Like, such weird things were happening. She couldn't keep her eyes open.
No.
Her eyes, her lids were being weighed down.
By the lashes. Or something. Or just...
Xanax.
Xanax.
The best was when Andy was like, you know, what's it going to be like when you guys go out to Italy? Oh, that's right. We'll be with you. A crew will be following.
And also, he's like, what are you going to do next? He's like, me and this guy are going to do like a gambling ring or whatever. I was like, sports betting? And Andy was like, is that illegal? He's like, yeah, it's legal. It's like, this is how we got in trouble in the first place. Stop talking about shit on camera. Joe.
I mean, it really was wild, guys. I guess we're all going to Italy with them, which I appreciate.
Thank you. I never don't want them to... I'm sad for them that they feel the need to expose their relationship and this pain, especially on their children, but thank God they are, you know?
Because, and he has no remorse whatsoever. And then Andy's like, but, you know, your wife, again, went to jail, you know, for 11 months. He's like, yeah. He's like, do you feel badly about that? He's like, yeah, Tree didn't do anything. It's like, he is just really wild.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about this thinner version of him.
You know, some people, though, just always look fat. It's like a shadow of his former self is always there. No matter what he does.
Yeah, I guess so. And Teresa, like, I always feel like, oh, she's grown. She's changed. And then she's like, Caroline's a stool pigeon. Or whatever. Like, she was like, she's a rat. I was like, what's happening, Caroline? Like, how dare you?
I like Teresa, guys.
What?
I've warmed to her a bit.
No. Who here likes Teresa? You are alone. Of course, leg man does.
At this point, you raised your leg at everything.
Yeah, what don't you like?
But I'm okay with that. We have two fabulous guests that are going to come out here and enrich us and give us some of their beautiful work in reenacting scenes and discussing the shows with us. Who do we have first, Danielle?
First, we have Miss Lauren Lapkus. And who are you, Lauren?
I'm Shannon Bedore.
Here, there's a mic right here, so...
Lauren.
Oh, my God.
Lauren, you look great.
Thank
Shannon,
you.
how many frozen dinners would Shannon have to have for that body?
Oh,
Lauren?
thanks.
What is that? Fish with cream cheese in the middle or something?
So disgusting.
It is disgusting.
You really.
Guys, Lauren is the best and can currently be seen in Between Two Ferns, the movie. Among so many things.
Oh, well, thank you.
So many.
And you were just seen on Watch What Happens Live.
I was. That was the best day of
With
my
who?
life.
Who were you paired with?
Emily Simpson from the OC.
And I'm just curious, what did you get from
Yeah,
her?
what did you
you
get?
get desperation?
No, I loved her.
What?
Yes, she's
Always liked her.
very strong. She's quiet but controlled, and was just waiting for the moment. And then when she was out there, they asked her like hard questions about her husband, who's a piece of shit, and she has to just like answer and stand up for him. So she said they're not getting a divorce.
Everyone's shocked.
Yeah.
That's so funny when we're like, she says they're not getting a divorce.
We're all like,
We're
whoa.
like, what?
They definitely should. It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's really, really
did
bad.
you mention that to her in passing?
Yeah, I had to ask. They had me do like a bit where I had to ask, sort of between two ferns, ask questions to housewives, and like,
Cute.
what's the most awkward question you could ask? And then I had to ask her a question. So I tried to keep it really neutral and just asked what I should do if someone calls my husband a pussy.
Very neutral.
Yeah,
Right,
You didn't
yeah.
add when he is one.
Wow.
yeah. She was great about it though. She had a great sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
All
you,
right,
Lauren.
thank
Loved
you.
her. No gossip.
Behind
Yeah.
the scenes, a little behind the Andy Cohen ferns.
Exactly.
Wow.
Let's bring our second guest out.
Now, this woman does not like housewives.
There's no easy way to say it. She
But
just doesn't. And that's okay because
and
she forced her to watch.
Yeah. She also does not like the looks that we give her from week to week, and she has made that known as
And
well.
she doesn't know the character we've dressed her up as. Please welcome the amazing, phenomenal Jessica St. Clair.
I don't know who I am. Who am I?
Tinsley.
Tinsley Mortimer. Here,
Yeah, from New York.
Here, come
Sit down. You're the only guest we've had that it's acceptable that you don't watch Housewives. We're all
everybody
just
else.
letting it go.
It makes me feel sick. And I put it off until today, and then I had to watch 4 straight hours. And I felt so sad about myself.
That's like a great
about
day.
people.
That's a great day.
That is a
I
great
know.
day.
I'm like, ooh, I don't need to go to a spa. I got this.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't tell me that I've been rocking hairstyles from the OC. I'm like, have their hair. In my daily life, I have their hair, and nobody bothered to say anything to me about it.
I mean,
Look, when you have a hairstyle that I admire.
I know the hair is good.
it is good. Like Shannon's hair right now, I like.
Yeah.
Tamara needs to fucking cut that mop.
Yeah.
And this is unacceptable, Gina.
Gina.
And you know
Please
what?
don't do your hair in your kitchen and put it on TV.
I also have to say, now we all know who did that to Gina. Because we've all been wondering, like, what happened? Did you just not have time?
I liked how self-conscious she was in her Mad Hatter outfit.
Yes.
She was so uncomfortable.
And she chose it, right?
Well, they
She
chose
seemed
it.
into it.
Why was she so uncomfortable?
I don't know. She got there and she was like,
You know why she was uncomfortable? I'll tell you.
like a whore.
I'll tell you why she's uncomfortable. Because I'm in him now. She's uncomfortable because those three bitches, those 3 Shannon, yes, the Trace fuckers,
yeah.
they are bullies. And she is so happy to be even a part of them at this moment.
Yeah.
And so when Shannon, just a bitch of a bully, and I think she's the head bully, I love her.
I think it's Tamara.
I think it's Shannon.
No, they're going to take Tamara down next week.
Oh,
Tamara's
good.
going
Yeah.
down.
Which one is Tamara? The one with the long mermaid
Yes.
prostitute hair?
Yes.
Well, that's
That's
debatable.
that's literally all of them.
Can I reveal something I thought was really fucked up about myself? When she's the one with the long hair. When
Yeah.
she's like, my husband like broke into my house and was
Oh, no,
in my
that's
bedroom.
Gina.
Gina.
I thought that was really romantic.
What?
That's
I'm not
truly-
joking. I thought thought to myself, I wish somebody loved me that much.
So did
That
she.
at 1
like
a.m.
abuse
Now, I
charges.
don't know what he did to her. It sounds like something bad.
He cheated
before.
on her.
Yeah.
Right, but he loves her that much. He's looking for a job in the area, and he had to see her.
Looking for a job in the area at 3 a.m.
I know, and
then she's like, oops, and I left the door unlocked. She's
I
a
think it's
fucking
hot.
mess.
I think it's hot.
Do you think she knew he was coming? And
No.
the door was a lie?
I
Because
think
she was
passed
there when
out
she
drunk
got
as
home.
hell.
I think she was there when he got home. Like she was like walking in.
No, he walked into the bedroom.
She was asleep.
And so and then he
Hot,
saw
to see
hot.
That's so not hot. That is like,
I'm into it.
Can I tell you?
Again, it revealed parts of myself I don't want to see.
Can I tell you,
parts
when
of
my
yourself.
husband, who I have been with for my entire adult life, when he comes in, when I know he's been gone for like 10 minutes and I fall asleep and he's there in bed, I'm like, ah! Who are you?
yeah.
So to find a man that is not living in my house,
That
I
later you will have to go to the police for abuse, which comes.
No, what?
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait, for.
You're like, oh, so hot.
No.
Wait, she has to go to the police for what?
Abuse?
Yeah, there's some things are gonna happen. It gets very
How
dark.
do you know? Do you know the future?
Well, the future is now.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well,
There's a rip in the time-space continuum. Wait, you're right. It's now. The
it's now.
future is now. You guys already know what's happened to them.
That's right.
sure do, Jess.
I don't-
And
I
I
don't
know
like-
it's going to happen to you too.
I never look at spoilers. Is that dumb?
Is that reading the news is a spoiler?
Yeah, because that's my news stream.
Yeah, I
so
don't want
it's-
to know what's going to happen day to day, so I'm like, nope. New York Times, Who's
Now,
president?
Danielle, speaking of hair, Jessica's brought something out that, please, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this.
The only reason I agreed to come on this dumb show is because I was shamed at a recent girls' night because I wanted to share something that I think is very, very influential in it could be in every woman's life. And I brought it all the way to Los Feliz. And it is the Dyson. Hold on one second.
Guys, she shows up with this fucking suitcase. at my
Everywhere
house.
It's in a
we
leather
go.
case. It's a Dyson Smooth and Control styling
Yes!
system. Now,
Open it.
Now, before one of you bitches says, "Oh, I heard about the Dyson hair dryer," it's not that. It's so much more than that. Look at what it is.
Dyson had gotten into the hair space.
Look at what it is. Okay.
This is stunning, by the way.
Now, I know this has nothing to do with why we're here, but I'll allow it.
So many different attachments, okay?
That's like a vacuum.
I could see Jessica.
Exactly like a vacuum.
I could see Jessica going to a courtroom, being on trial, and taking this out and being like, I know this has nothing to do with the proceedings, but I just want a jury of my peers.
Now, Jessica, our dear friend Christy Smith is here, whose home I arrived at with hair that was less than desirable, and this is why you always want me to fix my hair.
Yes. Now, Christy Smith has the Dyson hairdryer. That is not this, okay? Now, this does come with a hairdryer attachment. Hold
Then
on.
what does it do?
Yes, all this disgusting hair in here.
Because I've been using it. Now, this is for real though, guys. Okay. For those people who cannot do a blow dry,
I need this.
for those people who cannot do their own blow dry.
Well, let me just say, when all our friends were sitting around and you wanted to test this on someone, and everyone was baffled and as confused as you are.
I went to
and
the car
angry.
at 11:30 p.m. and brought it back into
She
the
goes,
house.
okay, let me demonstrate. Whose hair looks like shit? Casey.
And then she told me, I'm not going to use it on you, Danielle. You don't have enough hair.
Now,
Wow.
but
So this is why you got shamed at the event, not because you brought this,
No.
because you insulted everyone.
Listen,
Thank you, Lauren.
turn-
Do you want to give an assessment for Lauren's hair?
Lauren has
This
great
is-
hair and
this is
doesn't
the
need
hair.
it.
This is the
you
hair.
two need it, but here's the
No, I
thing.
need this. I don't know how to do anything.
It's phenomenal. So you're not gonna go directly from shower to this, okay? You're gonna have to use this attachment. Okay? This is the hair dryer.
Oh,
You
God.
dry it for like a couple minutes, then you attach this. Now,
Can you do like an Instagram story and highlight it
guys,
so I can
it's
revisit
so
this?
good.
Okay.
Now, this is gonna run you $545.
All right.
Hold.
I think we've heard about enough.
I knew it. I knew this
we've
was
heard
gonna be a
enough.
I
friendly
think
environment.
we've heard about enough.
I feel like
You
I
haven't
need,
said
no,
why do you like it? Why is it
I need
different?
more information. So
Okay,
you
why it's different is
no. You do
I'm
this,
damp.
which
Listen,
does what?
this is first you do this, okay? First you do this, and it's just like the vacuum, okay? This is
I never want someone to say that to me.
guys. This is your hair dryer right here. Look at that.
I
Look at
love
that.
this product.
You kept saying it's silent. I don't need my hair dryer to be silent.
It's silent, and then you clip it off. Now this,
You
you,
can still
literally just go like this, down like this once. It's smooth like a blow dry.
Okay. I think we can move on.
I think we can move on.
I think we can move on.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Jessica.
I don't know. I want one.
Thank you. You know
Really
what I
worth
would like
it.
to
And
talk
did I
about?
mention it comes in a leather case? All right.
That's the best part.
That looks like
I would like
faux
to talk
leather.
about somebody very important because we didn't have an episode last week and they didn't come up. But I would like to talk about the Orange County Fashion Week
Yes.
and a woman that emceed the fashion show. A character that belongs in the annals of the Housewives. Do you have a boots on the ground about this woman? No, you're running away from this woman.
She's like, I can't see that again.
She's like, I can't go through her. She was my favorite character on the Housewives.
I'm
thus
upset that
far.
I'm wearing this wig because in truth, I look exactly like her. We all remember the woman in red with the bangs at the fashion
Yes,
show.
let's bring her up. I think we have a picture of her. Next. There she.
In the right updo.
We literally look exactly alike. That's upsetting. That's upsetting.
You got a one leg up from old Leggy over there.
I love the leg.
Now, I felt that this woman deserved a monologue because what she did, and I know it was more of a scene, but we wrote it into a monologue because it was so amazing. And I thought because she looked like Casey,
Not right now.
that Casey could do her some justice. So should we see a piece from
Yes.
this woman? Okay.
Now we've turned this into a monologue because it's the ramblings of an insane woman. I think you're making a false accusation. Are you going to be making a mistake right now because you don't have a clear understanding of what happened? Sweetheart, I see what you're trying to do. I didn't touch your mother. I don't have the psychic skills to know in advance who your guests are. Do you understand? I don't have the psychic skills in advance to know who your guests are. I can be as loud as I want. I can. I'm working and I will be as loud as I want. Defamation! She hits a woman in the face with her microphone. Get out of my face, I see. You can play the confused part all you want, but we have witnesses here. We've got a lot of fans here, and they get really sick and tired of things that aren't true. Do you remember that little girl? A little 13-year-old girl. She came up fashionably responsible program, and it's against anti-bullies. Wow, that's every one of you. That means every one of you if you've ever been verbally abused. Ooh, you can hashtag on your Instagram feed tonight any witnesses of verbal abuse. You can hashtag anti-bully. Anti-bully, some people will laugh. Some people will laugh and make a mockery.
That was chilling.
Beautiful words. I mean, that goes
But
there
it's
with
all about Rowan and Adeline.
all about. Think of Rowan and Adelaide.
Why? Could I ask a question about? Is it Bronwyn?
Bronwyn. It's still unclear.
Okay. She has so many half siblings. Are they her half
No,
siblings?
those are all. Wait, no, those
Those
are
are her
kids.
Wait, but who was in the van when she's having that nervous
Those are her
breakdown?
children.
Kids.
Okay, but one of them
Her children.
to the left.
Her child.
There was-
Also her child.
Yeah.
Okay, so the middle one in
Her
the back.
child.
Okay. The middle one who did
Also her
who
child.
made the bathing suits. There was one in the corner who's
That's
very
her
quiet.
child.
Her son, yeah.
No, not the son, a daughter.
A child.
That's her child.
Are
yeah.
you sure she doesn't have another parent?
She has 7 kids.
They're all hers.
Yes.
But didn't I see a Chiron of half sibling?
Yes, 2 half sisters wandered up at one point.
You
but
mean
in the
her
car?
half-
Half sisters of who?
Of Bronwyn.
Oh, is she like
Someone said it did.
generations and generations of OC?
No, she's new.
She comes by way of like Key West or where Miami.
She's new this season.
I believe she moved her entire family out here for the show. Do we agree with
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Wow, are you serious?
What? That's what I
Yeah,
think,
that makes
Lauren.
sense.
Lauren, what's your take on OC this year?
Oh, I love it this year. Yes, it's the best. I think Bronwyn's a great addition. I think Gina is possibly the most annoying person that's ever been on television.
What?
Every
Disagree.
word is the worst pronunciation and unfathomable. I just can't believe it.
What is her accent?
Long
Garbage.
Island.
No.
Okay.
It's like Midwest
There's
Long
something
Island
else in there.
with like a trash compactor in
That's
the middle.
right.
So much like
Midwest, something else.
It's like disgusting. Yeah. It's a great season though. And all the making out, they're all gonna fuck by the end. They're deep tongue kissing. They want to fuck. Bronwyn and Tamara said they think about each other when they're fucking their husbands.
What? That's the episode I want to see,
It
right?
was
Yeah, we
it's
all
very
do.
horny. It's very horny.
Very horny season.
Do you think they'll fuck?
Yeah, I think they want to.
Some of they both said they have
Bronwyn's husband is wearing
threesomes.
statement piece necklaces, the likes of which Luann, we haven't seen since Luann de Lesseps. I mean, that necklace he's wearing. Are you guys watching OC? I can't tell.
Yes.
Some of you aren't, I can feel. Wow, no here. Okay. Okay, well, we'll move on quickly, but any final words?
I'd like to say a little bit about Shannon talking with Gina through the breakdown, and when Gina's having the breakdown at the tea party, the Mad Hatter tea party, and Shannon's like, I got to say that brings up some stuff for me. Or not, I mean, when they're getting dressed,
Costume,
when
yeah.
Shannon
Yes.
makes like, it brings up some stuff for me because I tried to save my marriage too. It's
And
like-
then, and she's like, and that's exactly what happened to me. And it's like, she's saying it's not about you. I love that. They
Yeah.
just all bring it right back to them and their personal history with the specific stories that happened to them.
But Shannon in particular, my husband was like, I've seen one in every 30 episodes, and damn it if that woman's not like, my husband David! Like, everything circles back.
Yeah. She's
Like
obsessed.
a drain. She's obsessed.
And I will say that we've seen dark things happen on these shows. Like, I would say Bronwyn's sadness is the deepest depths of dark that I've ever seen.
You mean because she can just like break down from nothing?
Yeah.
And also those veins on her neck are so pronounced, right? It's like her face
Yeah.
is trying to get off its body
Yeah.
to run away.
Her face doesn't want 7 kids.
It doesn't work. You know who was really dark to me was Pop the Hip. You gotta pop it. She was that-
Shannon.
Yes. She's the most fucked up of all of them.
Yeah,
don't you
that's
think?
who. That is me.
That's
She's sitting
you.
right
That's
next to
you.
you.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fucked
Yeah.
watching her tell her daughter, who's doing a damn fine job for a
was doing
child.
great.
She
walking a
did great
fashion
before
show.
she got notes from her fucking mother.
Yeah.
Then she was like a wooden block.
Yeah.
She could have had, Randy Gerber and Cindy Crawford's
Yeah,
daughter.
Kaya
Kaya.
Gerber.
Could have had that career.
Well, that's what Shannon desperately wants, to be a momager.
Oh, that's all she wants. Everyone's trying to be the new mother of Gigi and the
Bella.
other.
Were they launched from the
They
from
were.
the Housewives?
They were.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
For sure.
Why do you think we're all sitting here, Jess?
Oh my
You think we're nothing? Fucking Bella and Gigi came out of this. We did this.
We
made
should
them.
get a piece of that Hadid pie.
Delilah Bell, we made Delilah Bell, and we can fucking take her down just as quickly.
And we decide, Badors, if your daughters will make it or not in this business called show.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
Woo! Anything else, OC, or should we move on to our
I'm
little
just looking
video?
at. Oh, did Kelly push her mom down the stairs? Now, Vicky let that drop at the end, and I appreciated that.
Tamara's such a piece of shit when she was just like, well, we got to tell Vicky what she said. She said that she would only celebrate your funeral.
I know she said it like an accident too.
I know, when
Yes.
Tamara literally goes like this, and I know the audience can't see, but she gave like a little Rascals take of like, she's like, she only said she'd go to her funeral.
Yeah. She couldn't believe she accidentally said it.
I literally heard her voice go boing. It was, but I was like, okay, I am not a great actress, but that is some acting.
But then what transpired with Vicky's face, which we had up in the beginning, between the cake and the makeup, and it was so. And then she's like, "Look, I didn't even say. I didn't say everything I could have said. I didn't say that Kelly's threw her mother down the stairs." They're awful
Which
women.
one is Kelly?
Kelly's the one with the brown hair.
There's 2 brunettes, right?
Are there?
Yes, Emily.
Kelly's the one on the
Your
FaceTime.
best friend,
Who's the one who has the terrible
Emily.
fall?
Terrible
Emily.
fall. That's Emily.
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 Now, I will
Okay,
say this
who's
about
the other
Kelly.
one?
I do think Vicky spreads a ton of lies about Kelly's, but the problem with her lies about Kelly's is because Kelly's so batshit crazy, anything she says about Kelly could possibly be true.
Yeah.
You'd believe it.
When
And that's
Kelly's breast surgeon boyfriend was rocking her back and forth and saying like, "We know you got a lot of anger, and we're learning that about you, and you're a roller coaster," I was like, "Oh, Kelly like stabbed him at this bar, basically." Hello. Hi.
Hello? Is this, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
We sure can.
So I was recently at the Temptation Island season 2 premiere party.
Of course you
Wow.
are.
Jealous.
Wow.
And to promote it, they invited some Bravo celebrities
Of
to
course
come
they
and get
did.
the hype up. And there were some OC women there. Among the likes were Tamra and Bronwyn and each of their husbands. And Sean was wearing a statement necklace. And Eddie seemed about as excited to be there as you would imagine.
As he seems about anything, he doesn't
About
open
anything,
his mouth.
yes.
Literally.
Except for CUT fitness.
And we were talking with them, and I asked how production was going, and
Who is this genius? She's going to run the world.
well, I may also have told
I want to vote for her.
I may also have told
Right?
them I worked at Bravo. I don't work at Bravo.
Yes, that's a millennial. That is a millennial, not this.
Jessica,
That.
I'm on the cusp.
That.
I'm on the cusp.
No.
Millennial.
No,
No,
go ahead,
millennials
honey.
don't fuck around. They lie, they cheat, they steal. And I love
I'm
them for
actually
it.
Gen Z.
Wow.
Put that Aviva leg down.
How dare you? Get the fuck out
Get
of
the
here.
fuck out of here.
He threw his leg at her.
Get the fuck out of here. Gen Z.
Okay, go ahead.
But Tamara said that no one wants to film with Kelly Dodd, and she quote unquote needs to reel it in because we all saw what happened when Vicky got out of line.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank
you.
you.
Threat.
She said she worked at Bravo. That's fucking genius. Yes.
Wow.
Because I have a pilot's hat on. I will.
I salute you.
Thank you for flying the friendly skies.
Now, speaking of friendly skies,
Sure.
She by Sheree.
Yay! Atlanta is coming back on Sunday, and I am so.
Oh my God.
She
joggers.
by Sheree.
Now the line, even
Joggers, thank
the line
you.
has
Are they real
still not
Sheree
come
joggers?
out. Has any these lines?
I don't believe they're real
No.
from the line.
No,
Let's
the
hope
line is
not.
still not out.
The line has still
the line
not.
ever
Still not arrived because
Okay.
I would buy them.
Oh, I
We
would-
tried to get these products. This line has still not arrived, but a listener sent us a link to the first commercial for She by Sheree, the first one that she had like way before there was any even product. And not that, but at least
there's
for
still no product,
There's still
but
no
let's take a
product,
look.
but this was made
Since
at like
Atlanta is coming back, we'd like to just take a look.
Take the lights down, please.
Who is She by Sheree?
She is fun, bella, sophisticated, sultry. She is edgy,
independent,
passionate, fabulous, charismatic,
She is timeless.
Strong. Classy. She's ambitious.
Powerful.
Confident. She is fierce. Sie ist dynamisch. She is here.
Elle est internationale.
She is modern, sophisticated women's wear. She is the essence of style and beauty. She is the standard. She by Sheree.
Seen this before. Had you guys?
That was incredible. You couldn't read a single word.
I couldn't understand a single
Somebody
word.
just said she is here. Like, just being there is enough?
But that wasn't even the last one, which you would expect it. It was like, she is here. She's independent. I like the woman because I've watched it like 10 times who goes, she's dynamic.
I know.
Oh my. And you guys, that is why I don't understand why Sheree is not still on the program. Why is she not there? They keep taking her out and putting her back and taking, I mean, she is a genius.
Yeah.
And that is true.
Did she ever finish her house?
Unclear.
The house is done. The rec room's not totally finished.
The rec room is literally a wreck of a room. It is.
Like Kenya's coming back. I'm very excited for Sunday. Thank you, Mark Daly, for all of the refugee
I really
pods.
thought that was going to last. I am devastated. I am.
Yeah, really.
I am
I really
devastated.
thought it was going to last, but don't forget, I also thought when it came out that David Duchovny, that he was a sex addict. I don't even remember this, like a long time ago.
Too soon.
Okay. It came out, and this was like before everybody was putting their shit in the streets. Like we were all like, oh. And I said to June, I know I've told you this story, but I was like, June, it's so sad that like, I feel bad for him. And I was like, I think it's sweet that he's a sex addict with his wife.
Wow.
June's like it's not with Taylor. I was like, I think that's brave that he's just saying like I can't stop having sex with my wife. So I am naive, and I thought that was for real.
Oh, sex addicts for me. Guys, we wanted to do a scene.
Yeah.
Wait, before we do that.
Yeah.
Do you guys think I should get my hands filled? And this is an actual question. I didn't realize that was a procedure that could be done.
I didn't either. When
Neither did
Leanne
I.
got her
Has
hands
anyone in
filled.
this audience had their hands filled? We won't judge. I'm actually wondering.
What do
No.
you mean? What do you mean?
They
So-
fill it.
Like
they,
filler.
What?
what's your face?
Leanne on
Leanne
Dallas.
At
got
her
her-
bachelorette, she was like, I got my hands filled. Don't touch them. I was like, is that something we need to be worried about? Is like our bones on our hands?
Don't.
At her party, people tried to shake her hand. She was like, my hands.
Don't touch my hands.
Wait, which one got that done? I missed
Leanne
that.
Locken.
It's like a drag queen.
Oh.
Jess.
Wow.
What? Is that not the time?
Leanne has also got her boobs done by like a guy who had never done a breast surgery before. Are we
No.
correct in that? Remember, like he's like, and then they got infected.
Oh no.
And her
Remember when we were
nipples
on that
all
vacation
over
and
the
she was like, my
place?
breasts are infected. These women
That
are
is
the
so
best.
fucked up.
So fucked up. We'd like to take it back to a little scene from Potomac.
Potomac, I will say, gets an A rating for the year.
A
Very
plus.
good. By far the crown jewel of the last year, Potomac.
Could we borrow your knife, Candace? Yeah. Candace, could you come up? Now you pass it up. Thank you.
My bowl is a little
you.
unwieldy.
I'll be portraying not as good of a job.
Moved it.
Hit the mic. Thank you. What are you? Yeah.
You're rich!
Stand up,
And
Rich.
Leanne.
And you're Leanne. Rich and Leanne are here. Beautiful. Oh, my God.
What happened to that dudede's eyeball though?
No, it's
He lost it in the
No one
war.
What? Which
Yeah.
war?
No,
I
he
don't know.
didn't.
What?
It's never been said.
What do you mean? Nobody's ever
Ever
asked him what
said
happened to
it.
his
No,
eyeball?
I Googled it. It was something to do with that. Military, right?
No.
We've all asked.
Military.
Does anyone know? Police work?
I'm hearing degenerative disease and police work.
Someone should Google it now.
Of all the detail work you guys do, that would be high on my list. What happened to that dude's eyeball? All right.
Look, we can't worry about everything. I've accepted Rich with his patch so much. I'm like, Rich, yeah, patch. Like, every time I see it, it's like, it's...
I don't even see it anymore. I don't.
Oh, man.
Okay, this is a famous scene from Potomac this season that takes place at a long table at Candace's home.
Okay.
I will be portraying Candace.
I'm Giselle.
I'm Monique.
I'm Ashley.
Great.
Okay.
Now, as you know, none of us do impressions here. We just simply read the text word for word. And
Okay.
this is what transpired at this dinner.
I always said I was going to be one of those women, like, oh, I can have a glass of wine when I'm pregnant. My doctor said it's fine, but
I ate sushi. I drank wine.
No.
yeah.
Well, the French say you can have a glass of wine every now and again.
That's what they say, but if you don't like the taste of it,
That's funny. You can have alcohol while you're pregnant, a little bit, right? But apparently it is a faux pas for me to have any alcohol while I'm trying to get pregnant, right?
You know what?
Because from
You
what
know
I
what?
hear-
No.
because
The
from what I hear-
Surgeon General says that consuming any alcohol or cigarettes or anything of the like is, it's frowned upon. Yeah. And that was my only point.
Not
Yeah.
Candace, but you didn't let it go. It's like you were a dog that had it in your mouth and you would not let it go.
Has this been discussed at this table?
Oh, apparently you discussed it with other people in the group.
It's been let go. I let it go. Because I will say it has been brought up in this group.
By whom?
By everybody.
I didn't, but I didn't. I didn't bring it up. Don't say that. You can't say that because I did not. You are talking about you're talking about when she was having crocodile tears about the miscarriage.
Crocodile tears about my miscarriage. Is that what we're talking
Yes,
about?
when was this?
Oh, and then you had the nerve to say that my husband was lying and faking talking about our miscarriage?
Yeah, I mean, I felt your husband was doing crocodile tears about your miscarriage.
Okay, can we get the salad first? Because I would like to eat, but if we're going to go there, we're going to go there.
Yeah, because I'm in your home.
Yeah, Michael's tears.
And you said all these things
Crocodile
about me. So I'm like,
tears.
how am I going to sit here with this elephant in
Okay,
the
the
room?
elephant's on the table. We can talk about it.
Let's address it.
Yeah.
Oh, the elephant's on the table? Elephant's on the table.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I felt like Michael was lying. I felt like Michael was putting on. I feel like in general.
For who? For
For
you?
the congregation.
Oh,
the
for who?
congregation.
This was an
Congregation? Is this
is
a
an intimate
church?
conversation between me and my husband.
Because you got on
And
the
so
mic.
why were your eyes peeping over on at our section in our area?
She picks up a butter knife.
Because you got on the mic.
Did you see Michael crying?
Ashley, you were on the mic.
Did you
Like,
see
all
Michael
the-
crying? Because
all
did you
the-
decide to make it your
Wah,
business to
wah,
watch my husband?
My miscarriage. My miscarriage. Wah, wah.
I'm just going to hurry up and eat.
Whoa.
So we're going to bless this food really quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Lord, thank you for all the food on the entire table.
Whoa. I want to know
Father
everything.
God, cover this food with the blood of
I
Jesus.
wanna know everything.
Let us have a great...
When I ask you the truth, I will now ask you the truth. Were you sad about your miscarriage?
Candace,
Yes or no?
Candace, are you really?
Yes or no?
Oh, honestly, you're telling me that you know what my body
Mind
is
your
feeling.
business. Mind your business. It's my miscarriage. It's none of your
When
business.
your mom is the one taking care. I'm in your mama's house right now.
No, you don't.
Don't ruin your mama's table.
She bangs her knife on her mama's table to articulate each word.
Get that
You will not talk about my mother in my
fucking face in your mom's home.
in my
If you don't get
You
that
will not
knife,
talk about my mother
If you
in
don't
my
get
home.
that
Get the
knife
fuck out. Get the 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 fuck out.
And scene. our knife back. Now, guys, they don't write scenes
nice knife.
like this for women. They don't.
Where else do we get the opportunity to play roles like
That
this?
is true.
Wow. It's like that play Hurly Burly. We have a David Mamet. Some of your gems.
I'm sure our
got
Gen
on me.
Zers
Gen
Hurley.
Z.
Hurley. Gen Z.
Has Gen Z happened yet?
Are you a fetus? Are you a ghost baby? That got dark.
Guys, that scene is very dark.
That scene was
Know that
very
we were
dark.
obviously not making fun of that topic, but it's very dark to question somebody on that topic.
Yes,
Yeah.
as the person who has miscarried.
Incredibly dark.
It was hilarious.
Let's talk.
What actually makes a better toothbrush? I'll tell you what, I didn't know until I got Quip. If you ask your dentist, they'll tell you that it's less about the brush and more about how you use it, and that's true. But how do we use it? That is why you need Quip. Quip's sensitive vibrations with a built-in timer guide gentle brushing for the dentist recommended 2 minutes. The 30-second pulses ensure an even clean, and Quip automatically delivers brush heads to you every 3 months for clean new bristles right on schedule. The sleek, intuitive design is simple to use and comes with a travel cap that doubles as a mirror. And simply put, Quip makes brushing something you actually want to do twice a day, and good habits matter to live a healthier life. I think when left to my own devices, and I don't want everyone to think I have bad hygiene, but 2 minutes is a long time in my brain. I used to do a lot less and think it was 2 minutes. Quip has changed all that. Quip starts at just $25, and you'll get your first refill free at getquip.com/housewives. This is a simple way to support our show and start brushing better. 2 great things. But you have to go to getquip.com/housewives to get your first refill free.
Shall we talk about Dallas?
Yes!
Thoughts on Dallas, Lauren?
I'm new to Dallas. I was binging it for Watch What Happens because we thought that we were going to talk about it possibly. So I've only seen a handful of episodes of Dallas. I'm pretty new. I haven't been as swept away as I have been by other franchises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say it's the weaker link. I don't know. What does everybody think? No, they like it.
You love Dallas?
Leanne Locken
Who?
and Brooklyn need a show.
The daughter?
The daughter.
Dude, she's a psycho. She's so mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's awful.
I didn't like that.
Those eyebrows on that ginger woman are a real cautionary tale.
They're too.
They are a real
They are
cautionary
reminiscent
tale.
of Carrot Top eyebrows.
But
being
they're going
pulled.
up
I mean,
to
because
the
his are
up.
pulled up.
That's crazy.
We can't speak on this.
Not comment on this topic at this time.
We are
We have
silent.
signed an NDA, and hopefully our feelings will come out in the future via an expose or something.
But we are silent and love people of all
Hair color. Okay. Leanne Locken has had. I love how Cameron really is so affectionate for Leanne. I think it's very cute.
I've never stood up for
weird.
anyone in my family the way that she stands up for a crazy person.
Wait, is this the woman that looks like
A Barbie?
Renee Zellweger? Who's the woman who looks a little like
Oh,
Renee? No, am I going back to a different?
no.
No, you're right.
Maybe I'm in a different city. Who's the woman who is foreign?
Oh no, that's
Carrie.
that's
Is that
Carrie.
from the OC?
No.
You're right.
Wait, am I in Dallas?
You're absolutely dead on right.
Okay. Doesn't she look a tiny bit like
Yes.
Cold Mountain Renee Zellweger?
How dare you say Cold Mountain Renee? Let her be Bridget Jones, Chicago Renee.
I like her as Empire Records, Renee. I'm sure Gen Z has been like, that classic?
Carrie does
That
look
black and white talkie? Lord above.
Carrie does look a bit like an asshole.
Like a drawn in. Like
What?
it's been drawn in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't
like
know
a
why.
pursed asshole? Like an asshole that someone might lick?
Who's licking assholes? Sign me up to do the licking.
Takes all these turns. I continue to love Stephanie. I am in such. I hate Deandra so much.
She's the worst person that's ever existed.
Do we feel bad, having only seen these 2 episodes, do we feel bad for her because of that horrible mother she has?
No.
I know, but that's like a gothic horror story.
No.
Really? She's...
Deandra's even worse.
Really?
Yes. Because Dee built her empire from the ground up.
I see.
And so she doesn't give a rip.
Is Dee here today? Oh, Dee's with
There
us.
she is.
Ooh, stand up.
Yes, please.
You look stunning.
Wow.
Stunning top.
That's very good.
Wow.
I had no idea Dee.
Yes.
My daughter's a piece of shit. Wait, let me put you in the microphone.
What would you like me to say, darling? Well, I just have to say that Deandra is a complete piece of crap. I tried to give her up for adoption, but that no good father of hers told me to keep her. Then he went and killed himself.
Wow.
Can't be giving these microphones to you monsters.
You've got all her hand gestures of just.
Wow, you give one microphone away.
I mean, Danielle, while we're on the topic.
Yes, we do have a scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. A little scene.
Between Deandra and Dee, but I also want to say that Brooklyn definitely killed Bun Bun. Anyway.
Thank you. Do you two
Needs
want to
to be
move your
said.
chairs forward?
Chairs forward.
Now, playing Dee,
Here, I'll scoot your
understudying
place
the role of Dee will be you, of course, and Danielle will be playing Dee, and Jessica will be playing Deandra.
You want to bring your thing up here. I know this wig sort of betrays who I'm being. I feel like I should stand behind you while I do this.
If anybody can see my vagina, please give me the high sign. Because this is made for a teenager. All right.
Okay.
Hello? Mom? Oh, she's outside. Hi, Mom. Oh, that looks pretty.
I haven't seen you. You've been traveling?
Yeah, have I seen you since we went to Mexico?
No.
Yeah, we went to Mexico to Carrie's house. It was nice to kind of get away after all the stress of, work and everything. Last week,
Work?
Last week, you're gonna probably fall out of your chair. I had to make the decision to move out and move the office into my house.
Oh, Lordy, help me.
We're gonna have to move all that stuff. So I had to kind of like get ready this week to make the moves, and then we were gonna make the move out of May 1st, and we can't get out of that lease. We're stuck.
Oh, no, you're going to have to pay off that lease, yeah.
Well, there's no.
You got another year,
I don't
you,
have
on
a
that
year worth of
lease?
money to pay that lease.
Well,
I can't get out of that
you
lease.
thought about taking yourself off salary then?
Well, that's what's I can't live without that
That's
salary.
what's draining it. If there's no money to pay salary, then there's no money.
Okay, but how do you live then?
Oh, I guess you have to get another job.
I don't have a husband. I don't have a husband to bring in money.
That's right, because I married somebody with money. That's right.
I got the message. You wanted me to marry a rich man, and I didn't. I married somebody I love. What happened to that guy, really? Is he dead? Is he dead? That
No, not the guy that she's married to. He's alive.
Oh, okay, well, she shouldn't talk
He's
about
alive
it like
and
that.
a drain on her finances.
And now, all the weight of the world is on me. I don't have a husband that can fucking go write a check and get me out of my hot situation. I have to do it myself. The immediate solution is I can take a loan.
What? I don't know that they gave loans to money of people who don't have money.
Inside right now, I'm furious. But my mother is the executor of the trust. And if I tell my mother what I want to tell her right now, the consequences are I lose my house, I lose my car, I lose my trust, I lose my future. I'm at rock bottom right now. I can't lose another thing.
When you educate a child, you give them a college degree. You give them the best of life. You give everything that you need to make it on your own. And that's just the way I was brought up. And that's the way I believe.
Even if it's a company that you like started?
It had nothing to do with me starting a company. I'm not going to put money in a company ever. Anyone's company. You know what I learned a long time ago?
What?
I invest money in myself because I know what I can do. That's what I'm going to invest my money in.
But I'm an extension of you.
You are an extension of me, but we've been down this road too many times, Deandra.
I know, but Mom, when I took over the business, it wasn't in a good position, and there was...
I know, but you wanted me to give you the business. You begged me to give you the business.
Last year, when I signed the company... Oh no, that's your confessional, no, Mom. Go.
Last year, when I signed the company over to Deandra, I knew that financially the company was not at a high peak like it had been, and I wanted to see if Deandra could turn the company around.
What I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I'm a closer. I'm a salesperson. I'm not a person who figures out things like this. I don't make loans. I don't do that. If I gave you $100,000 a month, you wouldn't be able to make it still. That's just the way you are. You spend everything you make. You always have. We all have gifts in life. Deandra's best gift is asking for money. And I do not feel like I owe Deandra anything. There's no handouts in this world.
Okay, Mom. What I don't understand is, you raised me in a certain way. I had 275 dresses when I was 5 years old and 75 pairs of shoes. So let's get real on this.
You don't know how to budget.
I do know how to budget.
No, you don't.
That's
no, you
wrong.
don't know how to budget. You don't.
I already took a huge pay cut out of my salary. Then I get a small stipend of $5,000 a month from the trust. But that's ridiculous. I can't live on $60,000 a year. I'm just willing to do anything I can not to have this company dissolve. So I'm willing to take anything I have in my house and put it up for collateral. If I put my jewelry up for collateral or whatever. Even if I decided to sell my home, I can't do that. She owns my home. I also have some pieces of art in that house that are worth quite a bit.
I've never seen paintings, unless they're Picasso's or something, make any money. They can't be collateral.
And I have a little bit of stock left.
Well,
what I haven't used.
But only a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know how much is in it. I know what you told me.
Why do you know how much it is? Because you shouldn't be looking in my stuff. You shouldn't be looking at my account. That's wrong. I don't look at your stuff at UBS.
Are you?
I have no idea what's in there. All I know is when we signed that trust over, I know what was in there several years ago before Daddy passed away. Now, I don't look at that trust. I don't know what's in there. I have no idea. I have a clue in my head. But that's all. So how would you know what was in mine?
You know, this conversation's not going anywhere because you have your way of living and I have my way of living and I pay my bills. You used to pay your bills. Some way you need to work it out. That's all I'm going to say.
I definitely feel a sense of betrayal because of the way my mother handed the business over to me. But I think the more my mother tells me I can't do something, the more it spurs me on to prove myself right and her wrong.
Deandra, you got to get your act together. Your mother's not going to be your bank. I've been your bank all these years, but your mother will never be your bank. And let me just see how big a loan you get because it's not going to happen. So good luck, honey.
And scene.
Wow.
Again, this is Tennessee Williams.
Tennessee Williams.
Yeah.
This was like a throwaway scene last night. This is what they were being given with these shows. This scene between mother and daughter. Wow. I enjoyed the writing that Deandra and DJ. And the acting was beautiful.
As a writer, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous of what's happening.
Of the work.
Anything else on Dallas? Now, Lauren, I want to hear from you a little bit. Where are your housewives' habits coming? What other garbage television? Where are you right now?
What other garbage television? Are we opening it up a little bit?
I think we can
90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
The best franchise on television of any genre. I love that show. What? So Much Beautiful? Everything about the show is fucking amazing. Do you watch?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do you watch all the spin-offs?
It's
Yes.
hard to
Yes.
keep.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm there, but I'm not caught up on this season.
Oh, well, there's really good stuff.
Well, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Danielle and I were betrayed by Colty.
Yes.
And
In what sense?
And his mother Deb, sexually. No. Colty, we were supposed to do an interview with Colty and his mother Deb.
What?
And they simply disappeared off the face of the planet.
Their manager called and said no one can find Colty or Deb all week. So they were
Together?
gone.
And
It
we
was a-
waited at the studio like we were waiting for the hot guy to pick us up for prom.
Wow, that's sad.
I was like, give Colty 5 more minutes. The manager's like, no one's seen them in
And
Las
I was
Vegas.
like, et tu, Deb?
Where did they go?
We don't know.
Unclear.
Do you think they're together?
I do think they're
I don't think that they're never not together.
I got to meet a few of the cast members a couple weeks ago to TLC Mixer.
Why were you there?
Okay, my friends Lauren Ashley Smith and Mariah Smith
Hi,
are here.
are they here?
And they took me and my husband as their plus ones, which was a blessing. And we got to meet Darcy. We got to meet Tim. We got to meet David and Annie.
What?
And we got to meet 2 new couples from the new season. Well, one was by himself, but then a couple. Yeah.
And are David and Annie still together?
Yes, and they have their
I
whole
think they're gonna make
spiel.
it.
They launched right into. We were like, oh, we love watching you guys. Like, oh, we just love traveling. We love to go where everyone. He's like, oh, I just love traveling. I went to Thailand. I met Annie, and then he DM'd me later and said, if I'm
Why
ever
does he
in-
have your number?
Oh, my
slid into
Instagram
your
number.
DM?
He invited me to come have dinner at his home.
That
if I'm ever
storage
in San
facility?
Antonio.
That
I think
storage
they got
facility?
a place. According to Pillow Talk, they have a home now. Scott, wherever there.
Scottsdale?
He said if you're ever in Scottsdale, come have dinner. And I
That
thought,
feels right.
I'll make a road trip.
I'll make a road trip with you.
Dude, for real?
Yeah.
And he said Annie would cook. And Tim,
And Darcy?
Oh,
How
Darcy
is
was
Darcy?
wasted. She really was. She was very
Darn
sweet.
it.
Has she talked at all to...
She was very much like, shh.
Can I say something crazy? But is it sometimes in the right light? In the right light.
She's gorgeous.
I think she's beautiful.
Stunning.
I do.
She actually is really beautiful. Don't follow her Instagram, though. Her Instagram is just like tits.
Oh, I do follow her in
videos.
I already follow her. How can I
it's
not?
fantastic.
How can I stop?
Okay, Tim was really polite and nice and easy to talk to. And Jerry O'Connell was there just for fun. And
I can see he was there, but not here.
Yeah, interesting.
No, he was shooting. He was working.
And then this woman was interviewing him for the, I guess, the TLC Instagram, and she straight up asked him if he was gay or trans. He said no to both, just in case you. But I thought it was kind of insane to ask that. She was saying like people online are saying, and then he was like, well, people they say a lot of stuff, but I'm just. His eyes are like drooping down to his. He's permanently asleep. I don't know why. But he still never fucked his girlfriend ever. But they're still together, according to the latest tell-all. So.
And wait, but they never have ever had sex.
No, he went to visit her, and every night he was like, I couldn't figure it out. There was like never an excuse that made sense.
He was like, I was tired.
Yeah, he's like, she fell asleep that time, and then she's like, you fell asleep every other time, bitch. Like, yeah, it was really weird.
It's a great, great show.
It's fantastic.
It is a beautiful show.
Now, Danielle, I mean, what do you think about, shall we start getting into our costume parade?
Is everyone ready for their costume parade? Now, we have a special
And this will be
judge.
wrapping up the night, so everyone can be at ease.
Yes, we have a special judge here for our costume parade. We're quite excited, all the way from across the seas, from Britannia. Mr. what does he call himself again? The real... No, he's not the ghostwriter. He's the
Well,
real
he
housewife.
was a ghostwriter,
Yes, he is a ghostwriter.
an open ghostwriter to Erica Jane.
But please welcome Brian Moylan. So happy to have you here.
Thank you for being here.
Now we're so. How are things across the seas?
It's okay. It's rainy, and the reality television is wonderful. So there's that, and yeah.
Are you into Love Island?
Oh, obsessed. And like the Love Island people, there are all these weird, like niche British reality shows, and then the Love Islanders go on to all these like weird ones. Like they just had one where a bunch of quote unquote celebrities tried to swim across the English Channel.
No.
They're always a step ahead, aren't they?
Yeah. And
always a cut above.
Yeah,
and it was for cancer. It was
Wow.
Even
It
better.
was a fundraiser for cancer, and so
Was it kill all cancer?
the cancer is all dead. And so, like, Wes from Love Island and a bunch of people from, like, Coronation Street would try to swim the English Channel, and then they'd tell sad stories about people dying of cancer. It was some fucked up crazy
they
shit.
had one that when I was there that was the naked, I think it's called the Naked Truth.
Yes.
They show you pieces of your body and you decide like which person's scrotum from like.
They
and
show
they
everything.
Show everything, like C-section scars, like the whole 9 yards. And then you choose like which person's calves you like the best, and then you move up.
Naked Attraction.
Naked Attraction.
wait.
that's
And
what
you
it
don't even.
What?
You don't even get to-
Obsessed.
At the end, you hear their voice. So you might not even
That's
like
right.
their voice, but you've decided based on their vagina whether you like this person.
But you know what? It makes you feel
They
so
show their
good.
vagina?
Everything.
Everything.
But it makes you really feel good because
Guys,
you're like,
I have to say, I've really never known how my vagina factored, but when I got
Danielle, I don't know
waxed
how
on
many likes you'd be
stage-
getting.
When I got waxed on stage, June Diane said I had a nice vagina, and I would just like after. Yeah. Before Casey
tells it
Casey
straight.
used the word tufts.
I saw
Oh my
matted tuft.
Oh my God.
Most of the vaginas on Naked Attraction are tuftless.
Yeah.
yes.
So maybe
but
Danielle,
they're
that
not
would
all.
be like a new-
They're not all tight package.
No, they sure aren't.
Some of them have been around the English Channel a couple times. They've swum their laps.
Yes, ma'am.
As it were. But it does make you feel good. Like, I remember being like, you know what? We're all just traveling in this human meat suit, you know?
Yeah.
And who amongst us haven't had a scar here or there? Do you know what I mean?
But
and we're
what-
still,
but, like-
people still want to fuck you.
Why would you want to participate is the
It's
question. Like,
crazy.
who are these people where they're like,
they have
Everybody wants
tons
to.
of, yeah, everyone wants to be on it, but it's never like the most attractive
No.
people. And then my favorite part though is when they get kicked off and they like raise up and he walks out and they go, "This is John. He's a joiner from Hertfordshire." And then he just like leaves. And that's like, and John's like some lanky dude with way too much foreskin. And
Well, Brian, you have so
How much
many
is
gifts.
too much foreskin?
Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
All right, well, we are going to do our costume competition.
I hope everyone's enjoying our live show. Casey here to just say, obviously, we cut the audio of our 4th annual insane, hilarious, wonderful costume parade. The costumes were the best ever. This year, best I've ever seen. Brian Moylan is about to announce the winners, which we will do on air, but I want to just direct you to my Instagram and Danielle's Instagram, where I will have my own costume parade of photos. Casey Rose Wilson and Danielle Schneider's Instagram. Bravo to everyone who dressed up. Truly, truly amazing. Happy Halloween, and back to the show.
Guys, we saw Brian, come right on here and take my mic. We saw a lot of wonderful costumes, and I'd like to know your favorites as well.
oh yeah, I liked Tinsley and her frozen eggs.
that was
That
very
was really good. I don't know where they went. Oh, is that part of
they
the
light up.
light up?
Oh,
I didn't
they
see
light
that
up.
feature. I like it even more.
I just want to say, because I don't know who any of these people are, I think a lot of you looked very sexy. And I know that wasn't what you were going for, but I was attracted to you in these slutty outfits. Yes.
I think that's what everyone's always going for.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, if you could, Slutty Housewives is a tall order, but good job, guys. I'm very impressed. I do have a 3rd place.
Okay.
And the third place winner is Shane Smith's failed bar exam.
That was good.
Shane Smith failed bar.
Shane, you will be getting Kim Zolciak's body buttercream called
Cashmere Collection. I
Cashmere with a
believe.
K.
Ooh.
Thank you, Shane. This costume is more successful than Shane will ever be.
Wow. Okay, your second place.
Second place is
This is like Cashmere Collection. Julia.
Black and White Luann.
Luann in a bush, and yes! Now you guys.
You get a very one tote bag that has Luann's photo on it. And I'm sorry, you'll share
You
it.
can share it.
Okay, perfect.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Tote Bag. Just pass it back and forth.
Now the final winner, who walks home with La Dame fragrance.
I need to smell. I need
Yeah,
to
wait,
smell.
we all need to smell it. Yeah. Don't spray it, it'll take up the whole room.
It smells like if in like 2003 a twink wearing too much Terry Mugler's Angel died and you just found the body. That's what it smells like.
It like goes right to the back
That
of
is
your
an
throat.
aggressive scent.
I feel like I'm eating it.
Yeah.
Well,
You can get this if you
Yeah.
win.
I am very pleased to present this La Dame perfume to a place that is very near and dear to my heart. It is Dorinda Medley's Fish Room.
Wow. She's like, please don't, please don't.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Wow,
Perfectly
wow, wow.
done. I want to say we have a closing song, but let's all thank, please, Brian Moylan, the
Yes.
greatest there is.
Thank you. Great job, guys.
Now, do we have
One
our
little
song?
song to take us home.
Yes.
In this song, Lauren, you good?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
We'll see how this one goes. This is a really, well, we can just start the song and
Yeah.
we'll explain it as it goes. A real kind of a ballad that's going to happen between Dr. Deb and
Do you want to
Gina.
play your guitar?
This is Dr. Deb and Gina together. 67 years and
No,
my
not
life
yet.
is still. Was that it?
Not yet.
Nope. That was
the
it.
guitar, no. It's the guitar. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. 67 years and my life is still a fame whore mom who is mentally ill. The truth is, I'm just a boring white lady.
I realized slower than I probably should that my husband was cheating and drinking. Driving's no good, I'm told. Or whatever that means.
And so I cry all the time in my empty casita, and then I dye my hair, and it looks bad on my head, and I'm looking a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside, and I appropriate more drugs, and I get real high, and I
Scream from the top of my lungs, it's not about you, Bronwyn!
and I say, hey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Does Jen, do you know this song?
I said, hey,
What's going on?
ew, 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 ew. Bronwyn makes me want to puke.
Don't touch me or I'll
Here comes Can I Try? Oh my God, do I try? I try all the time not to be put in an institution. And I pray. I don't know. God, do I pray? I pray every single day for David's execution. I lost the beat and the rhythm, but Shannon would.
Perfect.
She would. And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jessica St. Clair. Yay, yay. I said, hey. Lauren Lapkus.
What's going on?
Danielle Schneider.
Deanna Che, who did our slideshow. Brian Moylan.
What's going on? To Clay and Renee for helping us with our costumes. Brian Moylan, get out here. To all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. For a destination.
This is a never-ending song.
There it is. There it is. For a destination.
Oh, it's still not. And now it goes. 25 years and
Life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. This is strange. For a destination.